What are the steps to becoming a conductor? Day 74, Ask the Maestro. Well, I don't think there is an official route that everybody should take. Everybody is slightly different. I can just tell you what happened to me. When I was about 17 years old, I decided I wanted to try conducting. So I persuaded the Birmingham Philharmonic Orchestra to let me conduct them in a couple of concerts. I had no experience whatsoever. I just thought, how hard can it be to wave a stick around and hope that the musicians sitting there will do their job? So for me, it's all about diving straight in, having a basic fundamental understanding of beat patterns and a basic understanding of how an organism of an orchestra works by watching videos like this. But fundamentally, just get in front of players and start. Now, I went straight in the deep end with an orchestra of about 75. I'm not sure I would necessarily advise that. It's okay when you're younger and you have a bit of an attitude and people are very forgiving. When you get a bit older, people are not so forgiving. So just start with a smaller ensemble and just using your hand maybe without a baton. The baton can be a real stickler, to start with because it feels very unnatural. So I'm not sure I would always advise people to start with a baton. Just get used to the movements that you need to create. Add the baton later when you feel a little bit more comfortable and confident. One of the biggest, most important things, of course, is score reading and doing your preparation. Everything about conducting really is about preparation. It's about knowing everything backwards so you have full confidence when you have to stand up in front of a lot of musicians and pretend you know what you're doing. So make sure you prepare your score properly. Make sure you know your stuff. Make sure you know the music. Make sure you know the tempi that you want. That is one of the biggest hurdles, one of the biggest battles to overcome, because once you've done that, a lot of people will follow. It doesn't necessarily matter what your conducting style is. They will follow you as long as you're strong, clear, and confident. Don't start by thinking you need to be uber expressive and do all these movements that you see these big old classical conductors do. Just aim to be crystal clear as a starting point. And I suppose it's like anything in life. You will develop over time. You will learn by doing. It's the only way to learn to conduct.